Hi, my name is Sandy Carter, and I'm IBM's Vice President for Social Business Evangelism, and welcome to our Social Business Coffee Break. Today is a really interesting subject and a tidbit that you can use to drive social business. And in fact, this is about unifying your business processes leveraging social. You know, if you think about the best way, the best practice for embedding social in, it's not to keep it over to the side, but it's really about embedding it into your workflow. And if you think about a set of your customer-facing scenarios, there are a number of companies out there that provide a similar service or a similar way to do something. So there's a huge opportunity for you to differentiate with that process, but also if you're going across companies, to unify that process together. Now, unifying that process through some sort of social interface makes it easier for customers, and that's always a great thing. So behind that user interface, a lot of these B2B partner companies are really looking for increased revenue and that increased ease of use, that unification or that overarching use of social to bridge the gap can really bring to the table. Let me show you what I'm talking about. There's a company called RioCard, and they're a transportation company. They're based in the state of Rio de Janeiro down in Brazil. And what they have is a whole set of bus companies, over 200 bus service companies around the state. Now, what they wanted to look at was how could they get a unified payment system so that it was easier for the citizens who were taking the bus services to pay. They leveraged social to create this unified process and allowed passengers to socialize the information, maybe things about their bus ride or about what was happening with the schedules. Providing this, using social across these 200 bus service providers, over 30,000 buses that exist there, they were able to help improve the statewide bus service, especially for upcoming major events, which we know that Brazil has one coming up here very shortly. Leveraging social to unify that process, especially in a B2B scenario where you're working with a whole set of suppliers that are very similar, can help you optimize that supply chain, help you to optimize your overarching partnering, leveraging social as your competitive advantage and being able to deliver better services to your citizens. Again, this is a best practice. I hope that you can learn from it, whatever your company might be. My name is Sandy Carter, and I'm IBM's Vice President for Social Business Evangelism, and this has been our Social Business Coffee Break.